Gamers, my second channel already has 500 subscribers. We did it in less than a month. If you wanna be a member of before 1K club, go and subscribe to it right now. I post their amazing videos almost every day. Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we're doing Elite Leech tutorial. This is gonna be the next meta. So the previous week I made the meta guide. It was the unrefined one. Well, it was good for the time being, but today I have the better version of the meta guide and you will see why. The last week the most difficult part of Elite was of course tier 3 and tier 5. This week you will obliterate both of these without any effort. So you just gotta have the basic knowledge of the game and you should be good. Also, I chose to do this guide a bit longer and with less speed-ups. So people were whining all the time about this. Now you get it, the slower version of the guide. And this time I will be using Monkey Knowledge. And I will also post the no Monkey Knowledge run on my second channel. So, let's freaking begin. We begin with the free dart monkey, into Benjamin, into the boat. Boat also has the monkey knowledge discount, which is also very beneficial for us. If you don't have the discount, go for sniper in this part. With monkey knowledge, funnily enough, you can greed pretty hard and get the round 17 bank, which was impossible on the previous map. Here, since we have medium game difficulty and the map is pretty easy, we get the round 17 bank. If you mess up and get round 18 bank, it is more than fine. Round 19 is the latest, but aim for 18. If you are good, round 17 should be enough. Now, how we get to the first bank? As you can see to the bottom left corner, I upgraded the 200 farm and I don't upgrade this farm yet. I get one more 200. The logic is pretty simple. You get 180, I think, or 160 bucks from this farm per round, and if you buy it early enough, you get the money you already spent on the guy and a bit more, and thus you are able to afford the bank quicker by selling the second farm when the time comes to it. So pretty simple yet very effective strategy, so I highly encourage you to use it. Today we will be using the similar farming strategy to the previous run. Here we will be using the banks. Also, guys, do not use this strategy for the speedruns because there are a lot of unrefined parts of this guy for the speedrun, because this is not intended to have the very good time on the leaderboards. You're still gonna get like probably I would say 20 minutes, maybe 18 with this tutorial, but I might make like the good time tutorial closer to maybe to the end or in a few days of this event. So also, do not worry if you lose lives in the early game, because first, mana shield roll spikes, but if you don't possess them, it is just fine, because Benjamin will recover your lives when he reaches level 7, which is roughly around 30-32, so it will be very good for you. Now, on round 17, as you can see, when I have 1500 bucks, I sell my second farm and I afford the bank. As simple as that. And each round matters with the banks. The earlier you afford it, the better, because you will be able to collect income one round earlier, and the difference is very significant, because when it comes down to it, if you do round 17 bank, you get 26,000 bucks for round 40 first leech. If you do the round 18 bank, you get 20,500. If you do round 19, you get roughly 18,000. So the difference is very significant, and you really want to get the banks as soon as possible. Now, we upgrade the boat to the grape shot and we get the faster firing. Very straightforward. Next step is how do I keep on farming? The logic is pretty simple. You do not get the banks immediately, and you really wanna get 200s. So 200s with the same logic behind it as we did with the bank. We're not gonna sell them yet, but 200s are the good option for you to just chill and make some money on the side. Now, I bought the ninja on round 25. Ninja is going to be 101, and this ninja will help us with a few pops and with the camo round 33. For the round 28, where we have lead balloons, you have a few options, but the best one is going to be the 000 alchemist on strong, right beside the ninja. Do not upgrade this alchemist further, it's just going to be 000 in order to pop the leads and increase your group popping power. On round 29, I collect my bank income. If you afforded round 18 bank, you also collect on 29. If you afforded the round 19, collect on round 30. Very simple. Now, and I reinvested into 2 more banks. 3 banks is sufficient. Like, if you are a sweat, you can try to do 4 banks here, but this is like noob friendly. I try to do this like for you, so that every skill level can actually manage to do this. Now, as for the defenses, as you can see, I upgraded to 1-0 boat, and it will be later the destroyer, but not yet. And I also placed 2 more farms, 2-0-0. Do we need to place more than 2? No, and you might even have to sell it. Also, good thing about 2-0-0s is that they are the, like, you can say they are temporary money buildings that you can sell, and it won't hurt your economy, because if you sold the bank, it would hurt your economy significantly. But if you sell the 200s, it's not big deal and you can chill pretty much. Also, this map is magnificent for the Monkeyopolis, so I will show you today how can you place 12 BRF Monkeyopolis, and you will be able to easily fit like 10 without any skill whatsoever. So if you do try hard just a bit, you will fit 12 no problem. So, round 36, and so far, as you can see, I do leak some lives, but we don't give a damn, because we can afford these leaks, because it's intended, the less defenses you have, the better. So, but after you get 3 banks and 2 200s, you chill. Do not buy 200s after round 37, because you need 3 rounds to make the 200 to pay for itself. If you will decide to sell the guy, then you will lose money. So, just do what I say. Now, I placed the village, and I will soon upgrade my ninja to the flash bomb ninja. This time we will be using 2 sticky bombs ninjas, but it doesn't work just 2 sticky bombs. I will adapt strategy slightly this week, and it will be much easier, because with 2 stickies you just don't have enough range for the guys to pop the green blimps that the leech spawns against you. Now, as for the leech, as you can see, 26,000, I buy the sticky bomb, I buy the second sticky bomb, I buy the jungle drums, I buy destroyer. Also, I upgrade 2 of my farms to the monkey banks, and I also get the tag shooter, which will be 204. And by the end, I will also upgrade, by the end of the tier 1 leech, I will also upgrade 012 glue gunner. Yes, you heard me correctly, glue gunner. It helps a lot. Okay, what are you talking about? What glue gunner? The Moab glue. Moab glue is the real deal. It helps the stickies to deal much more damage to the blimps because they are slowed down. This week, the speed of the green blimps that Leech summons is increased. It's increased significantly, and not only the HP but also the speed. So, but if you just slightly decrease the speed, and stickies can be targeting these guys for longer, they deal more than enough damage to kill it. Also, you have the tech shooter in order to deal with it, and you have the destroyer to help you dish out some damage. As you can see, pretty basic. I also placed one 203 tech shooter at the back of the curve, as you can see, just because, and at this stage it's getting rough, but buy the glue gunner instead. So on the, it's gonna be the last skull probably, and it's kind of scary. And also, while this was all happening, you set up the farms that you will be upgrading soon. So as you can see to the right, I am setting up the good Monkeypolis setup. Now, as you can see, I restarted, I afforded the glue gunner, and the stickies kill the summoned green blimps. And after that, 2 stickies is more than enough. Now, about the Monkeypolis setup. And I almost killed it, yeah, but stickies are really solid in this run. It's not the speedrun strategy, but it's the reliable strategy that will carry you easily. Now, after you kill the sucker, you delete your sticky bombs, you afford the camo village on the 301, and you buy the farms over here. I've also placed the farmer because this is unranked. Unranked is much easier, and we kinda chill. I also placed one more tech shooter just to deal some damage in the earlier stages of the earlier parts of the map. And now look at the setup. I collect my bank income. When I get the good income, I sell the banks, and I get 4 BRFs on round 51. You should have the same amount of farms as I do, maybe like 1 or 2 rounds delay, not more. So if I have this on 51, you can have it on 52. Now, I also bought the Alchemist, as you can see, and we just chill pretty much. Alchemist is good, but you need to sell it before Leech appears, remember, because it will heal the Leech and it will stop the towers. For the tier 3, you have 6 BRFs and you afford the MED. As simple as that. Matt is ridiculously overpowered against the Leech, and he obliterates everything very, very handily. And also get 302 boomerang for round 63, and when you have the money for it, upgrade it to 402. He will carry you for round 63, and he will carry you on the round 76, 70 and 78. So pretty good investment. Now, how do you kill it? Very straightforward. You just target the big boy, and then you snipe all the green blimps that he spawns against you. Simple? I think so. Now, the tier 2 is gonna be quick, and I guarantee you won't be struggling with this one. Now, we keep on adding more and more farms in our Monkeypolis setup. We already have 7. I sell my MAD quickly and I get more. Repeat the spots and you should get the good setup for yourself. As we can see, we already have 9, 10, and we will have easily 11th and 12th spot, no problem. I sold my village just to place one more farm, and I also rebought the tech shooter. So we already have pretty good income, but we will go even further. On this map you will make ridiculous money, because by tier 5 we will afford all 3 paragons and the VTSG. Like, the money is there, and you will see soon how we do it actually. So look at the screen. Like, we have 12 Opolis setup. If you have the good spots, you should get it the same way. If you don't get the good spots, get 10 or 11. It's more than enough. And when you collect $60,000, because you need a lot of money, you overclock your village and you sacrifice all the BRFs. After that, you buy, I think I bought 7 more. So don't buy the Opolyses on all the money you have, because tier 3 is expensive. We will need to spend a lot of money on it. This is why I encourage you to save some money. But when do you start saving? After round 75. It's very important. Not before, after. Anything before round 75 goes into farming. And when round 75 starts, this is the moment when you start saving the monies. Because you need to greed as hard as possible and still survive. And the surviving part is the round 75. So as you can see, I have how many? Okay, 6 plus 5, 11 BRFs here, and this is the setup we will be rolling with. First, get the let me see, get the dart tier 5s. So the crossbow master, the plasma guy, and the juggernaut. These are important because you will be using them as the sacrifice. We won't have any tier 4s, so this is going to be a low degree dart paragon. Now look in the center. You see the Dartling Gunner. I place him and you wanna upgrade him to the MAD preemptively. What I did in this guide, like I was just still figuring out the strategy and I did not have the guy yet, but you wanna get him as soon as possible so that you can anti-stall the rounds and get the money for your Paragon quicker. Now, for the degree 3, not degree, the tier 3, you get 2 crossbow masters because of the monkey knowledge, and you get the MAD as soon as possible. With this, you will kill it very quickly, and I think this is the speedrun strategy, like very close to it. Well, with this strat, you can get almost perfect time with the leech, but you still need to farm a bit harder than I did, and you still need to get it quicker. But since we are not speedrunning, we don't give a fuck. We are just doing our thing. We complete the leech and we get the reward for it. Now, as you can see, I bought the mat here to anti-stall, and I should have done it in the very beginning, but I didn't realize it like at least a minute into the tier 3, which is it's decent. Also, buy the second tier 5 because it will make your tier, the level of your Paragon ridiculously high. Even 1+1 tier 5 accounts for a lot of levels. You will see very soon. So around 82, I have $330,000 and almost 350. Right now, yeah, I buy the Dart Paragon degree 20, which is beautiful, and after that I use MAD to clean up the green blimps, and the Dart Paragon obliterates the leech. Now remember that you sell the Paragon as soon as you kill the elite leech, and you reinvest into farms. Now also look at the top part of the screen. I buy the Grandmaster Ninja and I already prepare to farm some pops with the ninjas. I spam the ninjas around the GM and these ninjas will become the shinobis. I also place the 230 village near the ninjas and I upgrade all of them to the shinobis later on. As well as buying the tier 5 farm in our Opolis setup, and we will also buy the second tier farm, which is on the third upgrade path. We don't buy the tier 5 bank because I don't think it will pay off. Maybe if you want to micro the ability you can, but because if we speedrun, the banks are just not worth it. Now, good. We are doing the thing. Now, as you can see, I buy more shinobis in the top part of the screen. I get them to the tier 130 and we get like I think 15 or so buffs on the Grandmaster. You also want to sell your Apex Plasma Master and you want to get the support temple. Repeat the spots that I have over here. You basically get the Carpet of Spikes, you get the support temple. This temple will be clutch because he will allow us to have so many discounts that it's a marvelous thing. You get him and you buy farms in his range. He will buff all of our debuffing towers, all of our support towers, and he will make the price for them cheaper. Now the next step is to max out your farms. So you buy the farms in every freaking spot you can on this map. Ideally, the more farms you have in range of the support temple, the better, because they're much cheaper. And you just collect the monies from this point on. After you bought all the farms you can, buy the boat farming. So this time we will do both boat farming and the regular farming. And boat is the whole reason for the boat farming is just that we don't have the placement to buy more regular farms. So we will kind of use the marketplaces to buff the boat farming as well as the boats themselves. So it will be a pretty profitable thing to do. So very, very smart strategy, if you ask me. Okay. At this stage, pretty straightforward. I buy all the boats, I farm the pops with the ninjas, and now we are preparing to buy the Ninja Paragon. We will afford the Ninja Paragon on the tier 4 leech, and it will be closer to the center. Now I buy the debuffing towers, the 502 ice and 402 ices all over the map. If it's in range of the Sun Temple, it has much more range, and also, as you can see, we still have our 320 village, which increases the range of the ices as well. Next step is to buy the a sniper, but don't buy 5 tier 4 or tier 5 until you see the leech. After that, you buy some more tier 5s of the boomerang and the dart, because we will need the paragons later on, and you also prepare to buy the 250 glue gunner. After that, I quickly rush to buy 30 something, let's say 32 004 ninjas. If you have the discounts on them, it should be not 32, do it 36. I buy them very quickly, and I afford the Ninja Paragon ASAP, and beautiful. So the Ninja Paragon alone kills tier 4 easily. I got the degree 30, which is alright, but as you can see, it will work. But if you can get it to degree 40, it's gonna be a gem. It's gonna be much better. And while this is all happening, we still make insane money. The Ninja Paragon will deal with the leech, no problem. Just don't even look at it. What you wanna do while this is all happening is to buy 35 more Dart Monkeys 040. As you can see here, I misclicked and I used the just the Plasma Fan Club ability. It healed 1 million HP on the leech, so this is gonna be like my way to show you that the strategy works really well. So even with the healed 1 million HP on the leech, we still obliterated no problem, and it is being killed very quickly. Beautiful. Now, as you can see on the screen, the Dart Monkeys are doing the job. I placed enough Dart Monkeys, and then I placed the boomerangs. I will upgrade the Dart Paragon on round 40 or so. What you're aiming for is degree 40 or higher. That's it. So 40 or higher. I think in this run I will get degree 44 or so, and it should be more than enough. Okay. We have pretty insane income, and for the boomerangs you need 50. For the boomerangs you need 50, maybe even 57, because you have the temple discounts and we need undiscounted 50 of them. Now we buy Apex Plasma, degree 44, beautiful, and now I place more and more boomerangs. You know what's strange? Okay, do I place more? I think I might have forgotten. Yes, I forgot to place more boomerangs. If I placed 25 more, I might have gotten the tier degree 40. But you will have plenty of money anyways, so don't worry about this. Now we buy the BTSG. Look at the bottom left. So we get the temple and stuff. Here I sold it on accident, but with the bosses you can rewind a few rounds back. I buy the max temple. Sacrifices are 004 ninja, 520A, no, the heli, and 005 boomerang. Doesn't matter if it's in range of support temple or not. And the same sacrifices for the tier 5, but you also want to have Legend of the Night and Anti-Bloom out of range of the temple, and you want to have the Homeland Defense as the support sacrifice. Ideally, you want to place your Vengeful Temple on the water, but here I have him on the ground and the spot worked just fine. So it's up to you. We have 3 Paragons, we have BTSG, we have Support Temple, we have 502 Ice, MAD, 502 Sniper, 250 Glue. The end. This is enough. So with this setup, you easily kill the guy. I also bought the Avatar of Wrath. Not that it's like big help, but it will do a million or two. And you easily handle the guy without any problems. Is it hard? No. This is not hard. This is very, very straightforward, and we just slaughter the leech. As you can see, just look at the health bar. I'm not doing anything particularly hard. I bought also the Ace and I bought the Heli just to finish it a few seconds quicker, but these don't matter as much. Also, I use Shinox to transport my tier 5 ice tower so that we can debuff the guy more. And because of the buffs of the temples, the range of the guy is really significant, so you don't really need to transport it as much. You use MAD to kill the green balloons that Leech spawns, and that's it. Was it hard? Absolutely not. This week is pretty much free Leech, and you are getting it for yourself, no problem. Okay guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video. Tell me in the comments, was this hard or easy? What do you think? Was it harder than the previous week or not? Subscribe now, as always, press the notification so that we can grow together, and see ya in the next one.